Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I am here with my brother, and we are back to trolling with Troll Merfolk. That's right, it's Troll Tuesday, and we are trolling with all the beautiful things. It's Merfolk Ponza. That's right. We have all the ways to destroy their lands into islands and blow the lands up, blow their fetch lands up. If you love Troll Tuesday and you want to see it every week, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com, and the War of the Spark spoilers have all been revealed. If you want to see an analysis on those spoilers, go check out Ian Makita's analysis on themanabase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. So in the Merfolk Discord, my Patreon Discord, we were talking about cards like Disallow that you can counter a target spell, and you can also counter activated abilities. That includes fetch lands, but Disallow actually has more applications than that. So you can blow up the fetch lands, but you can also blow up expedition maps. More importantly, an actual strategic advantage is you can blow up things like Oblivion Stone, engineered explosives. So those are huge blowout cards that we can counter now. So if we didn't counter them before they got played from their hand, we can counter them later with Disallow. So that actually helps a lot, because let's say we're playing around engineered explosives. We cannot play creatures from our hand on the battlefield. We can't tap out. But now we have the ability to tap out a little bit, let them play their explosives, let them play their Oblivion Stone, and we'll just disallow it later. This is just an improvement on like 8 Seas. So we're playing with 4 Seas Claim, 4 Spreading Seas.
Yeah.
Tron. I heard Tron is wrecking Merfolk players. Do you know what, Tron? We're going to beat Tron. Tron's not going to have a damn chance with this against this deck. Spreading Seas and Seas Claim going to help us get there. Disallow. And also repudiate and replicate. So repudiate has counter target activated or triggered ability. So same thing with Disallow. We can blow up fetch lands when they try to activate it to fetch. And same thing, get rid of Oblivion Stone, engineered explosives, and hopefully there's a lot of other gimmicky things we can do with this. But this card also acts as a creature. We can play the replicate cost, create a token of that's a copy of target creature you control. So we can copy Master of Waves, we can copy Lords. So it's effectively at 3 mana, it can be considered like another creature. And I'm playing with 4 Botanical Sanctum, just a very light splash, but the splash is still there to make this card playable. We're going to play with, instead of 4 Mutavaults, we're playing with 4 Tectonic Edge. We are on the Mana Screw plan. They are not going to have any lands left in their deck. We're going to destroy them all. And we've got 4 Fairy Conclave. So because I'm not playing with Mutavault, and because I'm not even playing with many creatures, I only have like 20 creatures in this deck, I do want some man lands that are going to act like creatures, so we got the 4 Fairy Conclave. So we also got Shadow of Doubt. So we have extra cards to deal with fetch lands, but this is like... So it doesn't only just deal with fetch lands, it also deals with, what's it called? Primeval Titan, so if they want to search their library for anything, or even Scape Shift, so people can't search their library for mountains, or sorry, any lands when you cast Shadow of Doubt. And I tried to play with this in the main deck, I had some practice games, didn't work out so well. I think it was too situational against too many decks. Like against Tron, they only have Expedition Map, which they can crack on your turn, and they only have 4 copies of Sylvan Scrying, so yeah, I'm more confident with this thing in the sideboard than in the main deck. So got some extra counter spells for control decks. We're gonna tell the same thing with Spell Pierce, and we also have a bunch of Graveyard Hate for all the Dredge decks. We're just screw you. None of these cards work so well against Dredge, like Repudiate doesn't do anything. Disallow doesn't do anything, so we're gonna make up for it with a bunch of Graveyard Hate cards.
Doesn't Conflagrate have activated abilities?
No, it's just an alternate casting cost. I wish it was an activated ability. But anyway, yeah, this is our Troll Merfolk deck of the day. A lot of people have been sending me like lists that they want to see, but the priority goes to the patrons supporting me on Patreon. Thank you very much, patrons. You're awesome. We've got their card ideas being on display for Troll Tuesday. All right, so let's get into our friendly league. We lost the die roll. Our hand is also pretty slow. Pulling mulligans, that means they're on Tron or Dredge. Everyone mulligans now. Like every single match, someone mulligans. Maybe this is worth mulliganing.
No.
Maybe Living End. What the hell is this? Street Wraith in an Ancient Stirrings deck?
It is the friendlies. Puts no cards.
Puts
total
no cards in their hand either. Okay. That's bizarre. I still don't, in that case, I still don't know what the hell you're on. Oh, we found the Spreading Seas combination with the Tectonic Edge where the plan is already on. So there's not a lot of one drops in this deck, just Ether Vial and 4 Seas Claims. So Fairy Conclave actually works pretty well in this deck. Oh, let's get to town. Do we want to get to town?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Alright, it's the whole point. Just in case you need that green mana, you don't have it anymore. Next turn we can play like Lord of Atlantis and Seas Claim on this. Whatever you're going to use this mana for, enjoy it. Devoted Druid. But why the Ancient Stirrings? Okay, so you still don't have white mana.
Tap that thing down at upkeep so they can't use the mana.
They can use it eventually, though. Okay, so I think I'm going to play Lord of Atlantis. And then we're going to play the Merfolk Trickster. I don't know. I don't know when to play the Merfolk Trickster. We'll see how we draw. Like, I want to play Merfolk Trickster in response to them playing a white man and then playing Devoted Druid. So it's a Counters Company deck. Okay. Wild Cantor. I don't even know what that is.
Brother to the Nikachu.
Add 1 mana of any... Oh, I see, okay. So now they're going to get white mana, play Vizier of Remedies. Okay, you have infinite mana. Can you go off? What's the Ancient Stirrings for? What are you looking for with that? Because it's a colorless spell, right? You have a colorless card from among your hand. Oh, Walking Ballista. Looks for Walking Ballista. Okay, so we lose. So they can look for whatever card they want. I guess we can just... but I don't know what they're going to... Wait, what are you going to find? Walking Ballista. Alright, concede. I guess we could have Trickstered them that turn. Would that have worked? I'm not sure. Okay, so we have... what do we have for this deck? Maybe Surgical Extraction? Shadow of... Players can't search libraries this turn? How does that help? Counters Summoner's Pact? Grafdigger's Cage. Do you help? Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Master Wave seems bad. The whole Ponza strategy seems pretty bad. I think we want counter spells. What's the best thing we can do? Counter something, then surgical it? So it's a turbo counters deck. We're gonna be on the play this time. Let's take out... Take out Master of Waves. Bring in some... I don't know. Bring in some Deprives. Some Spell Pierces. I don't know the deck enough to say that we should bring in Shadow of Doubt. Surgical Extraction might be good if somehow something goes to the graveyard, but it's too ambitious. I think they have Court of Calling, though. Or maybe not this version. They're just playing Traverse. Oh, they're playing Traverse, so maybe Shadow of Doubt is even better.
It's better than you think.
Yeah, it's better. Maybe it's better than I think. Okay, let's get rid of some spell pierces. Let's get rid of one disallow. Let's make use of some of these janky cards. I'd love to play first. I don't think this matchup was good though. Keep. Everyone's trying to abuse the mulligan rule. It's a new mulligan rule! We can all play stupid decks! The green light to play absolutely moronic decks. It's certainly, even if the new mulligan rule is not technically favoring all the stupid decks, it is certainly encouraging stupidity. Vizier of Remedies.
Already.
Yeah, already. Ugh. I think I'm willing to wait on this, though. Ugh, they already have the combo. I am very badly depending on I don't know what. I'm not I guess chaining Merfolk Tricksters for a very long time. But they do get infinite mana at their upkeep if that's necessary. Well, let's see what's the best we can do. We've got no okay, sure. Thank you very much. I don't need to see the rest. We're like if they're countering this, then we are super doomed. All right, so that was game 1. Not a good matchup for Merfolk Ponza, that's for sure. The whole deck is meant to negate the whole concept. And just Merfolk in general. Let's hope for better in round 2. It's great. All right, so we lost the die roll again, but we have I think the hand's fine. Turn 1 Ether Vial, turn 2 Fairy Conclave, and hopefully we can make the best from there. Still need one more land to get the disallows online. Our opponent mulliganed again. They're playing a stupid deck. They always play a stupid deck. Ancestral Visions. Oh, maybe they're playing Control. Oh no, so they didn't mulligan.
Yeah, begins the game with 7 cards.
So, okay, we can repudiate the Ancestral Vision. I think we can counter the cast. We counter the cast trigger. There's a cast trigger to be countered. What is this, Grixis? Is this Grixis? I guess I'll keep playing the islands, just in case they try to play like a fetch land or something. What? Do we got ya? Did we get ya? Got him! Ouch. 1 land down. Who knows how many more to go? The deck is already working. Okay, one more suspend trigger. But like we can just disallow the actual Ancestral Vision.
Which would be even worse.
Our opponent is pretty short on land. Oh, we cannot afford. Okay, hold on. Let's attack. Oh, it doesn't matter. I have to hold up this disallow for this ancestral vision. Well, I don't have to, but I would rather do it.
Sorry. Now he's mad.
There is actually a line where you could let them resolve the ancestral vision. Oh, shoot. What's this going to mean? And then, oh, this is living end? It has to be living end.
Well, living end is too black.
No, it doesn't. They're going to play it for free. For nothing. Well, if we're up against living end, I'm just going to try to win the game with these creatures and hope that they don't have living end. They can't defend it either. Because I'm going to lose if I wait too long. I have one disallow. I'm going to do my best. Sure. Kiki and Deceiver Exarch. Oh, and they can Living and the Deceiver Exarch and Kiki Jiki back to their hand. That's funny. That's clever. No. Oh, we won. Okay, so we got pretty lucky. Their hand was loaded. So this is some sort of Kiki Jiki Deceiver. This is twin end.
Twin.
Twin end. Alright, so how do we end twin end? Players can't search their libraries this turn. Shadow of Doubt seems good. Surgical Extraction looks like it just ends them. So that's got to be good. Grafdigger's Cage, Relics, good. Okay, Seize Claim not going to be good. Spreading Seas also probably not going to be good, but I'll keep everything else. Okay, bring in Grafdigger's Cage, I guess. Should bring in some more counter spells. We can counter Suspend triggers, which effectively counters some spells. Like, I want to bring in some of these counter spells. Okay, I have to bring in 4 counter spells. They're good. I don't know how good. No, Grafdigger's Cage does not interact with Living End. It does not interact with Living End.
I repeat.
Yeah, I repeat. They exchange the battlefield for the graveyard. So, but it doesn't. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage does not interact with the Living End. 2 more cards. I have to bring in Spell Pierce. Take out 2 Master of Waves, I guess. Submit. Oh, I didn't bring in the Shadow of Doubt? Shoot. That was useful. This hand's no good. Too clunky. I meant to bring in Shadow of Doubt. That card would have been fine. Yes. Mulligan. So I have to put 2 of these cards on the bottom. Yeah, I can do that. I'll keep this. Put Disallow and Merfolk. Oh yeah, I have to just do 1. Disallow it is then. So they can just play a normal, like, Splinter Twin-like game, too. But they just play, like, End of Turn Deceiver Exarch. What are you going to do about it?
Well, nothing.
Untap Kiki Jiki, I win. 2 angles. It must be Troll Twin Day. It's Troll Merfolk Day for us, but it's Troll Twin Day for them.
Twin without the twin.
Or Troll Living End Day. Splinter Twin Sunday.
Geeky Geeky Mirror Breaker.
That name has a double meaning. It certainly will be the Mirror Breaker if they're in the mirror. Did they mulligan?
I don't know. Stuck.
It's stuck.
Or is it waiting for you to? No. I guess
No, it's
not.
waiting for me. Yeah, it's waiting for me.
This is actually the third time you've done this.
Do you know what? I need double mana for everything. I'm gonna get rid of a Lord. So that if I find a double, if I find another blue, ooh, that's not bad. Take that. Gladly. Now I wish I had Lord back.
All right, come on, fill up that graveyard.
Oh, plenty of bad things can happen. A braid? Collective Brutality. Okay. Grizzlebrand. Jeez. Come on, untapped land. So I can activate this relic immediately. Okay. Grizzlebrand offline.
Well, soon.
Again, another matchup where, well, the Ponza can help, I guess.
Ooh.
Well, we don't need it.
Yet.
Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards? Sure. So they have more than one way to skin a cat. Not that I condone skinning cats. Oh, sweet. We won the match. Merfolk Ponza did not really Ponza them out, but it was Jank versus Jank. We're up against a lot of Jank right now. Holy crap. Yeah, so some weird Grixis Living End deck. Just a bunch of graveyard hate was more than enough. They got frustrated and lost. Their hand is probably full of Grizzlebrands or something. And Kiki Jikis. So we disgracefully won match 2, just like how we disgracefully lost match 1. And let's move forward with Merfolk Ponza. We lost the die roll.
Again.
We got mulligan. Yeah, well, everyone mulligans now. If you're not mulliganing, it's like trendy to mulligan. Yeah, we can keep this. It's got some Ponza theme to it. We'll put a Botanical Sanctum on the bat. Oh, I can't tell when it's my turn. I guess when my hand. Yeah. So I can turn 1 Fairy Conclave, turn 2 Spreading Seas. Oh, maybe we're up against Titan Shift. Turn 1 Stomping Ground. That's a very Titan Shift move to make. This could be a good matchup for Shadow of Doubt. It's also a good matchup for Tectonic Edge. Some people say, what are you going to counter with Disallow? It's such a slow counter spell. We're going to counter Primeval Titan. You ever countered a Primeval Titan with a Disallow? Feels great. Wall of Roots. What is going on here?
It's friendlies.
I don't really feel like doing anything else than spreading seizing this crap. Let's spreading seas. Oh yeah.
That's a good copy of Primeval Titan.
I guess this is a Kiki deck.
Oh, no,
Another
you can't.
Kiki deck.
You can only copy things you control.
Well, I'm set up to play Master of Waves next turn. They've got to have something to do with their turn here, though. So what are you 1 mana off from, like, going... Oh, so you are a Valakut deck. What the hell? What is going on here?
What's going on here?
Activate this ability only once each turn? Okay, so you're... So you're far.
Near, far, wherever you are.
Alright, we'll do this, and then the next few turns we're just going to hold up, repudiate, and disallow.
Wait. What? 1, 2, 3.
What?
Where's the fourth one come? Oh, Spreading Seas. It's been so long since you played with Spreading Seas. Where's their fourth token?
Madcap experiments. Well, now what are we going to do? Because they're certainly going to find, like, yeah, Platinum Empyrean. I don't think I can beat this card. Is there anything in my deck that can beat this card?
Trickster.
Ah, yes, Trickster. Alright, so we have... we got a chance. So we have to find a Trickster. We probably have a lot of turns.
You could copy your Master Waves right now. Just get a lot of jump blocking tokens.
That doesn't help me at all. Oh, I should have played the Lord. Or your life total can't change, so it doesn't matter. Huh. Well, I'm attacking anyway. For fun. Well, that sucks. That royally sucked. Wish I could copy their Platinum Empyrean. Through the Breach. I'm sure this is for Primeval Titan or something else that's ridiculously dangerous. You see, we countered something. We did it! I guess hit this thing. If we hit enough Valakuts, they can't do anything anymore. Oh, I should play this Ether Vial, just in case I, If he gets up to 2, I can Trickster this and attack with a Fairy Conclave, or maybe 2 of them. It's hard to play around cards I don't even know that are going to happen. So what do I have on the board? I have 14 damage that I can easily get through.
Come on, Trickster.
Whatever, Trickster by next turn would be good too. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. I think I'm going to save Repudiate for the moment that they play. Actually, I'm not sure. But anyway, we've got a lot of turns. They have a Platinum Empyrean. We're also just hopefully draw into a Trickster. I'm a bit nervous for Anger the Gods. I'm sure that's in the deck as well. There's no reason to keep this in my hand. I never know if I'm going to need the mana. If I draw Spreading Seas, I have to cast it.
Alright, just come on. Just keep past 3 turn.
It's the passing game. Whee! No. Yes.
Well, not bad.
Draw more cards. Okay, so now we have an answer to Anger the Gods, if that's ever cast. 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're still pretty far off from Scape Shift. Maybe their hand's just full of Scape Shifts.
That'd be pretty sick.
Search for Tomorrow. Cannot counter this. I guess I could have countered the Wall of Root trigger. Oh no. But yeah. It's still a trigger. It's an activated ability. Hey, Trickster. There we go.
Game over.
Probably. It's time for them to sweat. Are you sweating? You should. Before you block, I have effects. I almost scooped when I saw that damn Platinum Imperium.
I have to
All
remind
right.
you.
Yeah, they don't have... Okay, so Shadow of Doubt's going to be great in this matchup. Probably Deprive is also good. Surgical? Probably not. Spell Pierce? It's fine. Not great. Seize Claim is not good. Some Spreading Seizes are good. Repudiate is great. Like, anything that will blow up a fetch land will be great. Take out one Master of Waves. Is there anything I can do about a planet? Oh, hold on. So Grafdigger's Cage could probably interact with that stupid Madcap experiments. Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. I'm bringing counter spells. I don't think it's that necessary. It's too narrow. We've got Tricksters. We've got counter spells for Platinum Empyrean.
History stuff. Come on, Wizards, fix these things.
Aside from Seize Claim, I think the rest of our Ponza plan is good. I'm going to keep this.
Go to 6, go to 5.
They really need the cards. Like, them mulliganing sucks for them big time. Like, every card matters. And they may not even want to fetch because they know they need to keep drawing cards. I guess that's a bit of a nombo playing Repudiate and Tectonic Edge. Oh, well.
No.
No. Everything, the more the better.
Yeah.
Anything to screw them over. Oh, no, they're playing around Repudiate, but now they're not playing around Spreading Seas. Wall of Roots? Something normal. Oh, we're gonna counter this stupid thing with the Shadow of Doubt. It's hilarious. It's gonna be glorious. They didn't even see the Repudiate last game, so they have no idea we're playing with these effects. I doubt you're going to be looking for anything this turn. I just doubt it. They are prevented. Boom!
Tough acting to acting. Oh, they exiled Simian Spirit Guide.
Ah, not this crap again. Okay, Platinum Imperium back online. So they're really all in on this thing. Okay, well, let's start with Spreading Seas. So there's a few ways of dealing with this. One of them being we just make our creatures big enough that we block the stupid Platinum Imperium.
This lumbering jackass can swing into you twice. Yeah, see, now he's smart.
Oh, I forgot to play my Aether Ball. Whatever, I'll make up for it next turn. So that's a sorcery, right? Too bad that wasn't an instant. That would make the card great. So if they attack again, I will play the Lord and just triple block it. I have to play the Lord first, though. Lets me know if I can play through a Lightning Bolt. Life totals can't change, but Platinum Empyrean's life total can change.
That was easy.
That was easy. So we got a little bit of play out of the Shadow Doubt. We definitely saw some play out of Replicate. We replicated our Lord of Atlantis in order to be able to do this. Get really big out of range of the stupid Platinum Imperium. You got greedy! Greed got the best of you.
Look
That's
at
right.
that fatso.
That's right. He's a big boy.
His head is so small, there's no brain in there.
Brain is shoved really far down the chest. So anyway, that was what was that, the third match? That was the third match. We even Ponza'd them out a little bit. Who knows how much that helped. Slowed them down. Secure Tribe Scout, you didn't search for anything. Round 3 is in the books. Let's move to round 4. Why am I on the draw all the time? Ilidio the Brabo. 157 SL. So was that super small? We'll keep this. At least we have an Aether Vial, so we can go turn 1 Aether Vial. Hopefully leave up Repudiate for some countering some fetching. This deck really screws over Titan Shift decks.
Hey, bro.
No, he's my bro. Oh, we got Disallow. I have to admit, whenever I see Disallow, I feel more comfortable.
Yeah, because all that activated ability crap doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Does he go to zone?
Opt. It looks like, oh, this might just be Arc-like Phoenix.
Haven't seen that in a while.
To beat Arc-like Phoenix, you need, or to beat Is It Phoenix, you just need to play even more stupid than they do. Oh, here we go. So we can repudiate the bounce trigger.
Disallow the trigger.
I could do that. Rather disallow the stupid thing in the ice. I think I can't do anything right now, and I think it's very unlikely.
They're not going to do nothing.
Well, they can do things. Anyway, I'm going to take a turn to play a Silvergill Adapt. If they bounce everything, then, well, I don't have much to bounce. So it's not a big loss. And the latest versions aren't running many gut shots or any gut shots. Gut shot doesn't look that great anymore. They found one Arclight Phoenix, so I can feel pretty comfortable putting a Silvergill Adept in the graveyard. Another opt. If they have a land, they can activate the Phoenix. Or a landing cantrip, they can activate Phoenix. What are they going to do with the opt? And I'm pretty sure they have to do it now, this turn. Did they put a land in the graveyard? Oh, so they have to have another land in their hand, so they've got a plan. Okay, so Phoenix. Do you know what? Repudiate's not that bad against one Phoenix. Against two Phoenix, it's not good, but I could counter that trigger, and then they need another three cards to deal with it again. Anyway, we have a plan against the thing in the ice. The plan is repudiate the bounce trigger, flood the board. Are you playing Surgical Extraction? So it'd be a lot of damage if you Surgical Extract, I don't know, yourself. Yeah, they're going to do it. They're going to Surgical Extract themselves. Jeez, that's a good start. And they were on the play. No! Well, okay, so I get hit for 10. Oh, we're just going to die. That was a pretty damn good start. I guess tapping out was greedy.
So we gotta hope for Trickster.
So I need to put blockers in the way. In front of the Arclight Phoenix, that's for sure. We do have chances, though. Okay, so we have 4 turns. So I can keep blocking the Awoken Horror for a little while. So we're going to get hit for a little while with the Arclight Phoenix. And we just have to. But next turn I'm going to play Master of Waves and hopefully stabilize. Or at least hopefully put something on the board that can compete. And then next turn we can play Replicate the Master of Waves. I'm wondering if it's better just to Violin Lord of Atlantis and attack first. Does it change anything?
Probably
I don't
not.
think it changes. Well, no, I can get in some damage, in theory.
It's a theory now.
Like, they might have a bolt that they don't want to, they're not going to play. Although, honestly, I'd rather they use their bolt on these creatures.
Protection from red.
Protection from red. Okay. It's lethal. Let's see if Repudiate gets us there. Or can they find 2 bolts? 2 bolts will do it. Or more Phoenixes. More Phoenixes and bolts.
Nuts and bolts.
I definitely have lethal here, though. More than lethal. Can't underestimate Master of Waves. That's why he's the master.
Metamorpho?
Metamorphose is dangerous. So if they find 2 phoenixes, we lose. Well, they didn't snap to it, so we're probably safe. Like, if you have 2 phoenixes, you're not thinking. You're just boom. But maybe they Thought Scour. They probably have to. If they have a phoenix and Thought Scour, they got to put at least a phoenix in the graveyard. No phoenix at all. Terramander. Well, that won't do it. That's not good enough. You can't beat the board. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's one way of trying to win the game. So I've got 10 unblockable and then just a bunch of 2/1s. So I'm not gonna. I mean, I would love to make the battlefield even more crazy, but
You don't want to show it to them.
don't want to show it. We just win with normal cards, and they can just keep wondering, what was this Botanical Sanctum for? What is going on here?
Yeah, it's going to keep him up at night. He'll be talking about it to his therapist next.
Unfortunately, this is definitely not a matchup for Seize Claim. It's still a matchup. These effects are still good though. Seize Claim and Spreading Seas both have to go.
Man. Grafdigger's Cage. Is that going to stop Arc Life Phoenix?
Yes, it does. Better is Relic, but it's still good. I actually want all the counter spells. Bring Surgical too. Maximum Hate. What else is replaceable? I love the. I really love the Replicate on this. It's so good.
None of that target destroy Phantasm Looters nonsense.
Yeah, none of that crap. Unreliable nonsense. Okay, we're on the draw, so how about we play with less... Okay, I gotta take out something else. Maybe Disallows too slow. Play with some cages on the draw. Submit.
Gonna trap you.
I'm not in love with Cage because, like, they can just play Terramander. They can play Thing in the Ice. Can't get value. And also, you know, you play turn 1. Grafdigger's Cage, they can just blow it up with an Abrade on the appropriate turn. Manamorphose.
Assuming he's playing with that stuff.
I don't think we should keep this.
I would.
You keep everything. Our opponent mulligan, we're going to mulligan. This hand's great. I think I'm going to get rid of the Tectonic Edge.
What you
Although Tectonic Edge gives me mana for Relic next turn. Still get rid of it. Beautiful. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Thrill Ho.
Oh no.
Off to the races. You can trickster it though.
I can.
Alright, you're gonna have the turn of the century here. Okay.
Could be.
He's already played his land.
Make your remove stuff. It's too bad we're not getting the right matchups for Spreading Seas and Seize Claim. Oh no, that's pretty miserable. Can we beat this? I mean, I guess.
You can trickster one and stop the target for the other. And that will just shut them both off.
Do we do it now? And which one? This one? This one's further away. So any counters lost this turn will just happen to one thing in the ice instead of both. Sure.
Can you use the card before it flips, and so it just doesn't come at all?
Hmm?
Counter target, activated or triggered ability.
Yes, I can counter the last trigger getting, sorry, the last counter getting removed, but then they can just play another instant and make it happen all
So
over again.
You just can't stop it completely.
Yeah.
It's just not possible.
I think here I'm willing to exile the graveyard. Okay, that's not bad. Oops. Okay, I think I'll attack. Let's get damage going. And then when this thing flips, I'll counter the bounce trigger. And we might be able to race.
If this thing flips, you might not actually have it.
Oh, they're going to do something. Although I don't really have a plan for the second one flipping. I mean, whatever. It bounces everything. I'll just recast Merfolk Trickster. This is weird. Okay, so they're going to Lightning Axe something, but it's just bouncing my... I think I'm just going to let this happen. So this flips. It's going to remove the target, so I get my creatures. Okay, this thing will lose a counter.
You get your Trickster back.
Yeah, I got Trickster back. I can tap this thing down. This is not that bad. I have to deal with the things flipping again, but I have an Ether Vial on the board. Be really convenient if I draw one more land so I can just hard cast a Lord of Atlantis and keep the pressure coming. There, I got it. Excellent. So we can keep the pressure coming. So things can get bounced, but then I can re-Trickster, replay Lord of Atlantis, keep pressure. And our opponent has nothing. Like 2 cards left in hand, they're running out of gas. Sure. I also could just counter the bounce trigger, take 14.
Nah.
Okay, whatever, I'm going to take 7. So I think now they're planning on instant speed, play something, bounce everything, but we've got Repudiate! What's this? Deals damage to target creature equal to the total number of instant... Well, but then this thing's just going to flip. It's so weird. They're using these cards, but they can't kill my creatures. Okay, we're just going to let it all resolve. It's not a big deal. Okay. Merfolk Trickster. Tap you down. Yeah, again. Lord of Atlantis. Might even start chump blocking with Lord of Atlantis. Grafdigger's Cage. Not useful. Alright, this is the plan. Just attack. And 1 chump block, and I still have lethal on the board. Target creature equal to... Equal to total number of instant and sorcery cards you call cards you own in exile and in your graveyard. I'll just deprive this.
No.
Yeah, we win. We win the match. Damn it, we didn't see the power of Repudiate though. It was so close for us to use it. It was just never useful because they kept using their removal spells on our creatures, but then it always activated the thing in the ice, which means they just bounced it back to our hand and we just regurgitate them back on the board. But what did we see the power of? Nothing. I don't think we saw any of the special cards in this match. Whatever. So that was round 4. 3-1. Move on to round 5. Finally, we won the die roll. Ugh.
Keep it.
Mulligan. Oh yeah, we can keep this. We'll just dump one Fairy Conclave. Oh, it's waiting for me. Hate it. Hate it. Alright. Was this burn? Oh. It's not burn, but some jank. It's jank, that's for sure.
Anytime you see a weird, you know, you're dealing with something weird.
Yeah, that's right.
Good, keep chaining them together.
It's probably like some sort of mono red Phoenix sort of deck. Which will be bad for the Repudiate, but will be good for like Seize Claim and Spreading Seas. Because it's like mono red Phoenix, except it's not.
Yeah, it's got blue in there.
Block.
Easiest block in the world.
Yeah, basically. If you have Gut Shot to my face and a Lightning Bolt. Oh, you have Mutagenic Growth, but that's okay. I lost my pen.
I thought mutagenic growth is green.
Yeah, it is, but it's Phyrexian green. Oh. It's another one.
Then you should play with it.
You say I should play with all of them. Seize Claim? Damn. The block here might be a lot worse. Oh, a block here is going to be way worse. Tectonic Edge is way worse. This is the anti-mono blue Ponza deck. Swift Spear. Don't use your mana for anything. Nothing. Oh, that sucks. That's a lot of damage. Should I just block this dummy? This is 5, I go to 12. Yeah, I think I'm going to chump block. 5, go to 12. They've got 4 cards left in hand. I'm actually going to just risk it. I'm just going to try to attack. I don't see myself actually chump blocking to victory. I don't have any plan in my hand to do that. I do have a plan of just trying to aggro back. Hopefully their hand is, I don't know, clunky somehow.
Aggro grow. Okay.
Well, that can't be good. Because we know their hand is gas. Pure gas. Is this just what Mono Red Phoenix is doing now? Playing Blister Coil Weird? Or is this what the players who can't afford Arclight Phoenix are doing? Playing Blister Coil Weird. Well, I'm not dead. Okay, I'm dead. See, there's the Mutagenic Growth.
He called it. He knew it was in there.
I knew it's in that deck. Shadow of Doubt is bad. All this stuff could be bad. A Spell Pierce will be good. Disallow is very expensive. I think Repudiate is not good. But I do like... Well, I don't actually have many options. I guess we're going to keep Repudiate just as a creature. To hopefully, like, hit the Master of Waves. Or maybe we should keep the disallow. It's clunky, but at least it's a counter spell. I mean, I can remove all these. Here, we can bring in Deprive. It can counter a burn spell. But the Seize Claims and Spreading Seizes, they will be great. Ugh. Can't keep these one-landers. I can keep this. This is good. We'll throw... We'll throw Master of the Pearl Trident back. We're going to play for our Master of Waves. That's what we're going to do. That's the plan. We're just going to curve into Master of Waves with our Seize Claims. And we're not even going to waste any time. And then next turn we can play Silvergill Adept into Seize Claim. And hopefully we find our fourth land and just steamroll our opponent. They're super hungry on red mana in this sort of matchup, so Seize Claim is already online.
Good.
They're already like considering, how do I tap my mana? How's this gonna work? What am I gonna do?
It's pretty hard to play red spells when you don't have red mana.
Oh yeah. It's very hard. Oh, that sucks. You're gonna find mountains? Oops. Oh, they did find a mountain.
Mountain of crap.
Play this. Sweet. Just keep doing the mana screw plan. I might not even play Master Waves next turn. Oh no, but you know what? They found Manamorphose, so they're gonna have a good turn this turn. Because they can get double red mana off of the Manamorphose. So maybe I will play Master Waves next turn just to stabilize the board. Well, I'll see what happens. Okay, we're going to play Spreading Seas next turn. I want maximum devotion. Also want to maximum mana screw our opponent. Also looks like they're going to go for maximum damage against me. So bolt me again. Puts me down to like, holy crap. This is going to be a good turn. I'm going to go down to 8. This is maximum greed.
Now he's just going to be like, stop it. Stop it already.
Probably. Silvergill Adept's not bad. At least I have a blocker. They know Master Waves is on the way. Stop playing mountains. Ugh. You don't even have that many. Oh, here comes Gutshot again. I'm probably going to lose now. They bolt me, and then any bolt wins. We're just going to hardcast light up the stage, sure. A mountain and a blister coil, weird. That's some good news. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Now we are going to get a lot of tokens. So long as we don't get bolted out of the game, we'll be fine. And they actually have a limited amount of reach. Like, there's a lot of card filtering. There's, like, mutagenic growth. But, I mean, Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn. Draw a card. Well, that sucks. And they negated our Spreading Seas plan. They just curved right out into like mountain, 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 mountain. This Tectonic Edge doesn't blow up any of their mountains. We didn't play against one Tron deck. I've been up against Tron for like a month, and now no Tron?
Well,
This is like the anti-Tron deck.
the program knows.
Uh-oh. So we can... We don't actually have a lot of toughness. So this is 6, and I have 5 to block.
And they have trample.
Yeah, I'm aware. So 1 mutagenic growth, and we're dead. And also 1 gut shot. Alright, here we go. It's time to make our counterattack. This is pretty late. Do we have lethal next turn? Yeah, we do. So if we can fade
So many
reach.
things.
If we can fade a lot of reach. Okay, can't counter that. That also means we're alive. We are still alive. We can kill this turn. 6, 7, 8. No, cannot kill this turn. Cancel. I guess I just attack. We will kill next turn, so we're fading 1 more burn spell. And now we can soak up trample damage very well. There are a lot of blanks in the deck. See? That's a blank. Oh, we have 1 more shot. The last chance. Oh, damn. They found their bolt. Damn it. There's like 12 cards that they could find. I think it was like a Skewer the Critics, Lightning Bolt. Oh, no, sorry. They have... There's more than that.
Well, not too bad.
Not too bad. Not too great, though.
I think it deserves 1 more playtesting.
No, it does not. I'm not going back to this deck again. So what worked? This worked. This worked out really well. I think these could work out really well, but we did not find the right matchups for them. Seas Claim and Spreading Seas. I thought the last matchup would be a good matchup for them, but Skewer the Critics negated it a little bit. Their draws negated them. We spent a lot of resources like trying to lock out their red mana, and it just didn't turn out very well. Disallow was just a clunky counterspell, and we just saw not much play. We did get one. We got that jank reanimate deck, the Living End deck once with Shadow of Doubt, but not super impressed with this. Was impressed with this. Even though we didn't play it a lot, it was always an option to keep keep us safe, like from the bounce of a Thing in the Ice, but also the Replicate always gave us an option to copy a creature of ours. And we did copy creatures. We copied the Lord of Atlantis so that we could block that Platinum Imperium. That worked out.
You need to bring Stony Brook Bannerang to the main.
That doesn't make any of these things cheaper.
I mean the regular main.
Oh, the regular main? Well, whatever. So, it was a success still. We're still in the plus with Troll Merfolk.
Almost had 4-1.
Almost had 4-1. I feel... Damn, that counters company. Just should be banned. Look at all the jank stuff in the friendly leagues, though. So much super hyper jank. Played against Kiki Exarch Living End. What on earth? What is going on in Modern? London Mulligan has come out, and all the wackos have showed up. So, but that has been another week with Troll Merfolk. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu with his brother playing Troll Merfolk in Modern.